Right guys, so the unboxing of the Mount Coast, obviously these have already been unboxed. I've worn them already. Stick around in the video and you'll see my sort of first impressions. Bear in mind, only on a dog walk so far. We'll take these out properly this week and give them a good seeing to. But before we start that bit, please drop a like, subscribe and share. It really does help the channel. And you never know, I may point out a thing in this shoe that might not suit you. You might save some money, or I might give you the answers you're actually looking for to help you buy the shoe. So Rotor Trail, weighing about 250 grams, which is a pretty light shoe. You definitely do feel how light this is in your hand and actually when you're wearing it. Drop is 6mm, heel 35mm in the heel and 29mm in the forefoot. And yeah, we got a 2mm lug depth there. Glad that they've loaded this pit up here. That's quite good because for me, I don't know about you, I always wear this section here. And like I say later on in the video, this is where, you know, I feel like they've done quite a good job here. Even though it's 2mm and it seems like nothing, right? I'm glad they've loaded up the back here because let's be honest, most of us when we're getting the wear and tear for our shoes, it's usually going to be this region right there. Definitely feels literally just like a road shoe with, you know, some 2mm lugs, which is obviously what they're going for. Now, we've got this two-way thing going on here. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. It needs a little bit more testing. Really happy with how the heel feels. Like there is a good amount of cushion all around there. It just feels really nice. Uppers like really light and thin as well. It's definitely a summer shoe. Of course it is, you know, sporting 2mm lugs. Yeah, it's not going to be a good winter shoe. One thing I would say as well around this shoe, what would make it like quite a unique shoe to the market as well. And I know it's obviously titled at Rotor Trail, but if you are predominantly a road runner, this would actually be a really good road running shoe as well, especially in those winter months where there's just a little bit of muck on the roads and it's a little bit more slippy. And when we think about road shoes, they're pretty much slicks, right? So I've sort of used this system before a little bit with the Salomon Genesis, the S-Lab version. And what was really good about that version was you literally just held it here, pulled it down, and it came down. With these, I've got to put a little bit of force, and to loosen it, it's more so that way. Whereas on the Genesis, what's interesting is, I've really got to pull that there. What's interesting with the Genesis is this sort of mechanism is the other way around. So it works like that to tighten it. So I don't know whether I've got the wrong shoe or they've got it wrong. I don't think they have, to be fair. But yeah, on the Genesis, they have this contraption here the other way around, and I actually think that works better. It means you can cinch or tighten your shoe just in a better way. But yeah, very happy with the colorway. Good looking shoe. Upper feels really nice. Just feels like a really nice ride, to be fair. Like I said, I've only walked in it so far, but it does feel like a really nice shoe. It's definitely a shoe I'm going to get along with. So yeah, there's like the first impressions of the Mount Coast H1. Obviously, I'll put some mileage on it, then we'll see how we get on. And let's go and actually see what it's like on the feet in the next bit of the video. Good morning, guys. So, first walk in the Mount Coast H1. Yeah. So obviously this is a Rotor Trail shoe, which is usually a shoe I get on with really well. See these sort of trails. There's a bit of gravel over there. I know we call them gravel shoes now for whatever reason, but for me it's still Rotor Trail. And I usually always get on with this type of shoe because they're always just nice, soft and responsive. So this shoe at the moment, when I put it on in my house, it instantly felt like a similar midsole to what the Prodigio Pro feels like. So I already know this is going to be quite a fun shoe to run in. It's very light, the upper's very soft. Found the bottom lacing bit a little bit finicky. We'll have a look at that a little bit later. and try and get that right. I don't know how durable that is either. You know, if we get mud, dirt, dust, etc. in there, how durable is that going to be? Personally, for me, I'm always happy with just normal laces. I also like the idea of like innovative designs with laces, but I think sometimes like it's not that deep. You know, people will just adjust their laces if they need to. But yeah, at the moment with the shoe, feels nice, feels springy, feels good. Got my arms aching. This is on the phone, so hopefully the microphone's not too bad and it's not too shaky. I'm trying my hardest. But yeah, it's got a pop to it for sure. It's very soft. Obviously they're using most of it's recycled midsole. Good thing I did like, oh, you can't even see it, can you, idiot, is how many lugs there are on the bottom. Now that is one of the, so I nearly bought this shoe when it first came out because I wanted to try the Mount Coast range anyway. And when I just saw 2mm lug, I was like, come on guys. Most road trail shoes now, you know, are 3 to 4mm. But I thought the other week, oh, this could be a really good shoe that could work on the South Downs 50 for me. I didn't end up wearing this shoe, to be fair. I got it the day before and I was like, no, stick to the Alta Mesa V2. I actually ordered a second pair of those because sometimes we're always looking for, say, the bigger the better shoe, but actually sometimes we have great shoes already in the armory, so it's just like buy another pair of those, and that's what I did. And they worked wonders. No blisters, feet didn't really hurt that much, so yeah, that was a good decision because I do feel like, so this is a good shoe like so, but if it's like the Prodigio Pro, for me, this shoe will probably only be good for me for about 50k. So yeah, so that's just a consideration, you know, like I've always said before in my reviews, shoes can feel great for 2 to 3 hours. You get into the 6-hour mark and sometimes they are an issue, you know, toes start hurting, forefoot starts hurting, you know, midsole starts obviously just not responding as well as it once did. But yeah, overall at the moment, shoe feels good, shoe feels fun. And yeah, when I did end up buying the shoe, I thought, do you know what, even though it's got a 2mm lug, this shoe is actually a shoe that suits me. It's predominantly a very soft road to trail shoe. It's 2mm lug, but also I am running on that terrain that this shoe is built for. Gravel, road to trail, whatever people call it these days. So yeah, good first impressions overall at the moment. Let's have a little look. Nice colourway as well. Like I said, I've got to work out this bit, see how that goes. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this shoe. This might be the perfect shoe to come on holiday with me. Going away in Italy next month. So this could be a really good shoe where I can get some road sessions in and also some hiking sessions in the Dolomites. So could this be the shoe? Does this shoe overtake the North Face Alta Mesa version 2? Don't know, different purposes, different tasks, but they could be in a similar range. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know when, it would be good to get out. I'm in a bit of a recovery block at the moment now, and then I'll build back again slowly. But it would be good to get a 6-hour session in the shoe to give a proper verdict. So yeah, hopefully the shoe prevailed. Got this from Centurion, couldn't find it anywhere to be fair. And then I overheard on a podcast from James Alson, Centurion Running Store has started stocking it. Went on there and found the shoe, got it delivered within a couple of days, and yeah, now I'm wearing it. So I'm hoping the shoe is good because I quite like them as a brand, and I feel like a lot of people like that with Mount Coast. For whatever reason, they're like new on the scene. Looks like they're putting good quality shoes out there. That's the key. And this is where, for me, some brands in the industry are losing their touch, is because the quality of the product just isn't there, you know. In a way, it all comes from China, but there's still good quality control that's needed with that. Still needs ticking off, you know. So yeah, hopefully the shoe's good. If you've got this shoe, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. You know, what big sessions have you done in them? Have you actually put the shoe through its paces? I will probably wear this for most sessions now, minus my road quick session, because that's more specific. But my easy, my heels, my long runs, now this shoe will be used. And if you found that video helpful, please let me know. Drop a like in the comments. Let me know how you've got on with this shoe. I'm always keen for that sort of feedback of real user experience. Like, what did you think about the shoe? What sort of races have you done in the shoe? What sort of time on feet have you done? Is this a shoe you've taken anywhere? For me, I feel like this will be a great shoe for me to take on holiday. So yeah, look forward to it.